Build professional skills this semester with Adobe Creative Cloud and create standout work both in and out of the classroom. Save big on professional creativity tools. Students get 65% off Adobe Creative Cloud, including Photoshop, Illustrator, Premiere Pro, Acrobat Pro, and 20 plus creative apps. No matter what project you're working on, Adobe Creative Cloud apps can help you take it to the next level. Visit adobe.com/student to learn more.
Let's head over to the 77 WABC Sports Desk, and here's Justin L.
Well, thank you, Noah Maladen. We'll begin with happy Yankees fans on this Tuesday morning. News coming yesterday that the ace Garrett Cole has decided to remain with the Yankees on the 4-year, $144 million contract he opted out of on Saturday. Originally, the only way Cole would remain a Yankee without reaching free agency was if the club voided his opt-out with a 1-year, $36 million extension to his contract, making it a 5-year, $180 million deal overall. The Yankees declined to do so, but they came to an agreement for Cole to remain in New York anyway, as if he had not triggered the opt-out in the first place. The biggest factor there was Cole didn't want to leave town either. To the hardwood in Houston, the Knicks fell to the Rockets. Final score 109-97. Jalen Brunson led the Knicks with 29 points, and OG Anunoby added 21. Karl Anthony Towns had 17 points and a season-high 19 rebounds. The Knicks were outscored 62-38 in the paint as their 2-game winning streak was snapped. Up next for New York, they'll visit the Hawks tomorrow night. To Brooklyn, where Dennis Schroeder and Cam Johnson each scored 20, and the Nets beat the Grizzlies 106-104. Dorian Finney-Smith added 17. Cam Thomas had 13, and Nick Claxton 10 for Brooklyn, which evened its record at 4-4. Johnson in his second consecutive game with at least 20 points, the third time he has done that since coming to Brooklyn in that Kevin Durant trade. Up next for the Nets, they'll start a 3-game road trip at Boston on Friday. To the ice in Edmonton, Jake Allen made 31 saves for his second shutout of the season and 26 of his NHL career, helping the Devils close their Western Canadian trip with a 3-0 victory over the Oilers. Jesper Bratt had a goal and an assist, and Timo Meier also scored as the Devils improved to 8-5-2 on the year so far. They've won 3 of their last 4 after a 4-game skid. Bratt also had his 12th assist of the season to give him 9 points in his last 8 games and 15 overall. Up next for the Devs, they'll host the Montreal Canadiens on Thursday night. Looking ahead to local NHL action tonight, the Islanders will be back in action at home, getting ready to welcome in the Pittsburgh Penguins for a 7:30 p.m. puck drop. Finally, in Kansas City last night, Week 9 of NFL action wrapped up with the Chiefs staying undefeated in the form of a 30-24 win over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, moving Kansas City to a still perfect 8-0 on the season. Patrick Mahomes capped a big day, 291 yards passing and 3 touchdowns on a gimpy ankle by going 5 for 5 on the only drive of overtime. Kareem Hunt finished it off, along with his 106-yard rushing performance by plunging into the end zone from 2 yards out to give Kansas City that victory. DeAndre Hopkins had 8 catches for 86 yards and 2 TDs. Travis Kelce had 14 catches for 100 yards, and a defense missing a couple of key players to injuries held Mayfield to 200 yards passing and 2 touchdowns and shut down a Tampa Bay running game that managed just 95 yards. The result was familiar, obviously. The Chiefs won their 14th straight, dating back to last season, the longest streak since Carolina started 14-0 in 2014, and they became just a 6th Super Bowl champ to start 8-0 the following season. They also have won their last 8 games when trailing in the second half, including the postseason. That's your Sports Know, and I'm Justin Ellick on 77 WABC.